It's Diamond Life Radio, Big Carly in the building. I'm in here on the pharmacy with my brother, Dre Sinatra. Today we are in the Hyperverse and discussing residual income. Thank y'all for tapping in with me.
Like, you know what I'm saying, the thing that's in your pocketbook. But right now, they're kicking their ass with digital currency. So it's time for you to do a little bit of fighting back. So now that you're in the room, the pharmacy, we're going to serve up a script from the man himself, Mr. Chris Tallison. We're going to get this video started. Not to be so long-winded, but like, you know what I'm saying, you know, I get down sometimes. But Chris, we ready whenever you are, sir. Before we get, pause it right quick. Before we get started, man, I'd like to give a shout out to everybody that came to the room to receive this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our sponsor, Oil and Gas Company. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's like a business owner, someone that's trying to push their business forward. We're getting ready to get this situation started. Shout out to Ms. Kate, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Put all this together. And of course, my pharmacy text, Ms. Dallas and C. Mo Cash. Man, we here to get it. Man, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Let's start this presentation. Drink. The largest blockchain in the world. Hey, Chris. In great blockchain projects, crypto mining, including for 7 years, our owners and founders have been serially and successfully in this space, in decentralized in blockchain and in digital currency. We are not, once again, asking you to make any type of investment whatsoever. There are leaders decentralized finance space, and experts are predicting not billions, but trillions of dollars will move into quality DeFi projects in the next decade, and this will create large potential opportunities. Hypertech have happily simplified DeFi into an ecosystem, almost a mirror image of what we do every day in our lives. On the legacy side of the bridge, if you like, the bricks and mortar banking we are so used to, the established legacy social media news channels, etc. And this ecosystem on the blockchain side of the notional bridge will allow all of us to benefit through education, rewards, and new potential opportunities. The good news is the barrier to entry is very low. 300 USDT is the minimum. There is no maximum. We'll explain all of that as we go through the presentation. But you can remember that is the 300 US membership. What's on offer from one of the world's biggest blockchain alliances. This is our owner and founder, Ryan Zhu, born Jujing Zhu in China, a visionary blockchain legend, the top 4 Bitcoin miner since 2009, one of the 4 Bitcoin kings in China, and the king of blockchain, as well as earning the title, the king of cryptocurrency. That's not me christening Ryan Zhu that. He was known as the Martian, because it's as if he came down from Mars with an innate knowledge of all things blockchain. One of the first people to read Satoshi Nakamoto's white paper on Bitcoin as well. But he's called the king of cryptocurrency for a very specific reason, which I'll get to during the presentation as well. And Ryan is an angel investor in 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies of all time, also in over 40 of the world's biggest digital currency exchanges, and has launched his own tokens, coins, blockchain protocols, like Hashcash, which is a founder and board member, Hyperdal, which is the central token to the ecosystem, and the very successful Molecular Future, MOF, if you want to check it out on CoinMarketCap.com. We'll be talking about MOF in some detail as we go through this presentation. Ryan is also an early investor and shareholder of several publicly listed blockchain companies in Australia and Tokyo and on the NASDAQ, and in some of the biggest names out there, like OKEX and Who, 2 of the busiest exchanges in the world, Binance, the most notorious and highest traded exchange on most days on the world stage. Ryan is in 3%, in excess of 3%, equity shareholder as a founder investor in Binance way back in the day. He also bought the BI1 Group through Commonstar Capital, now the BW Group, and has interest in ZB.com, in Who, and as I mentioned, an angel investor in over 40 digital currency exchanges. Ryan is ably assisted by our chairman, Sam Lee, who's an Australian citizen and a distinguished blockchain speaker and blockchain enthusiast since 2009. founder of 16 blockchain centers now open. The plan was to aggressively get to 300 open until the pandemic put mobility in question and the ability to get these open safely. So they have been put on hold, but the plan is to fulfill this promise to open 300 blockchain centers around the world. This will be very much like your local library, but very blockchain, DeFi, and digital currency centric, so that people can be educated on the benefits of these protocols. This is the world's first non-profit blockchain knowledge hub, and there will be 300 as time goes on. Ryan is a distinguished speaker, commentator on global platforms and media channels like Forbes, Bloomberg, CNN, Sky News, BBC, and has spoken not only at the World Economic Forum, but in front of the United Nations Assembly as well. He's known as the Crown Prince of blockchain. So in a way, we're dealing with royalty here in the blockchain space. Crown Prince of blockchain and the king of cryptocurrency. More on that as we go through the presentation. And he works with Fortune 500 companies as well, like Amazon and Microsoft. The story so far in the quest to find out if you'd like to partner with these people is it all started with Blockchain Global, founded in 2014. This has established a $300 million fund to assist over 80 blockchain projects, including NEM and Tron, in which it's an equity and technology partner. It partners with governments and Fortune 500 companies also. Common Star Capital, another stellar success story, founded by Ryan in 2015, and through which he's invested over $400 million in 300 plus blockchain companies. So it's a very large blockchain venture capital company, through which he owns equity in over 40 of the world's biggest, most profitable digital currency exchanges and 12 of the top 20 cryptocurrencies. Hcash has been deemed the world's most advanced patented blockchain project by CSIRO, which is the Australian National Science Agency. It has $50 million invested through IBM and under the mentorship of Dr. Joseph Liu, the godfather of Monero. Research and development is ongoing at some of the top universities in the world: Purdue, Monash, Tokyo, and Shanghai universities. And the BW Group, purchased as the BI Wang Group by Common Star Capital for Ryan Zhu in 2017 for $100 million cash. This is detailed in our due diligence document in a very respected publication called BusinessWire.com. This is one of the top 4 crypto mining operations in the world. Between them, the top 4 produce about 60% of all of the new Bitcoin that's mined. And success leaves clues. And this screen is a veritable who's who of the brands in the blockchain, DeFi, and digital currency space, with a collective market valuation now of over $10 billion. Some of the biggest names out there are on that screen. Ryan's equity in Binance is represented. His technology and equity partnership in Tron and in NEM, in Power Ledger. He's handling in a huge way of VeChain and Qtum, the coins he's launched himself with Sam onto the world markets like Hyperdeck, Hcash, and Molecular Future, and his ownership in some of the biggest exchanges and mining operations in the world, like the outright ownership of the BW Group. So it begs the question, why do they need us? If they're so successful, why am I looking at this presentation? Why have I been given this information? What can I do to add to such success? Well, we can bring customers ourselves, or the option is to spread the word and bring more. That's an option. And bringing customers and users to the world's largest blockchain alliance and ecosystem is the Preserve with Hyperfund Global. We're only a small element, a small part of the entire hypertech story, but we're a very important and necessary part. We are the customer or client or member acquisition arm, and we want to bring people to use this blockchain-based financial ecosystem. We don't need your value or your family or friends' value financially to build out this ecosystem as other projects would have you do. Let's crowdfund this great idea. We'll all profit down the line. That's not what's happening here, because this is already built. It's substantially released and can be checked out. There are some elements that are built, beta tested and ready to go, but have not been released yet. To do a quick go round from the top, Hyperpay is our digital wallet. You can download it for free from any app store, the Google Android store or the Apple App Store. Hypermining is our mining technologies company. So if you want to avail of the ability to mine Filecoin, FIL, you can do so once you are a community member. Live streaming, news channel, and decentralized messenger are yet to come, but the Hypertalk decentralized messenger will offer blockchain encrypted privacy and the ability to send your digital currency almost instantly to anywhere in the world. Mars Mall is open, named after the Martian, and this offers online shopping, very much like the legacy online shopping you're used to up to this date. But this particular launch will be another fully proprietary exchange under the Hypertech umbrella. Hcash, Quantum Technologies, already released, and I've discussed that. The ecosystem central token will be HyperDAO. The public blockchain token is Molecular Future. Once again, I'll concentrate on that in a later slide, but it is the currency by which we extract our value from the system each and every day. What if I told you the company had their own bank? It's not a legacy bank like bricks and mortar, but HyperBC has over 1 million customers, offers custodial services for your digital currencies through HyperFin. For instance, they will give you 10% per annum if you stake or give custodial service to your Bitcoin there, or 5.7% per annum for your USDT. Now take a walk over the notional bridge back from the blockchain world to the legacy world of bricks and mortar banking, and finally, a bricks and mortar bank that will offer you anywhere near 5.7% for your US fiat paper dollar. They ceased to exist quite a while back, I think. So that's our full go-round of the ecosystem. Of course, through the ecosystem, we have our own bank, which can facilitate through HyperPay the crypto wallet, your storing and earning on crypto DeFi projects, and your Visa or MasterCard, virtual or physical. The MasterCard with a $10,000 a day spendability, and the Visa card, not the virtual one, the physical plastic one, offering you up to a whopping $50,000 a day withdrawal or spendability if you have it in digital currency, of course, in your back office. Hypermining, now it's simple to benefit, with one of the top 4 miners in the world leading the way there. And Marsmall, you can enjoy online shopping at great prices and blockchain security too. As I mentioned, coming soon, our messenger service for secure communications and sending and receiving crypto worldwide easily. So we're offering you a chance to be a part of this ecosystem and to do your due diligence and decide whether or not you'd like to acquire a membership with Hypertech and in Hyperfund Global. We simply invite you to be part of the community. The world's largest blockchain alliance just needs people. Imagine your favorite airline with nobody flying, your favorite drinks company with nobody consuming that drink, or your favorite search engine or social media outlet with nobody interacting or searching. Without the people, there is no power and there is no value. Hyperfund Global is now very firmly in phase 1 of our mission, and that's to build a membership-based blockchain community where each and every person benefits daily. When that phase is over, we move to phase 2, bringing 30 million customers to the ecosystem. And this will provide the impetus, the value increase, and the leverage for Ryan and Sam, who have big, big ambitions too. They want to 4 or 5x in value that $10 billion plus valuation that their last 7 years of work has amassed. That would be a $45 to $55 billion IPO on a big stock exchange in the world today. One of the biggest blockchain stock market IPOs is the ambition of Ryan and Sam. That's what they aim to execute. So what's in it for all of us? Well, the Mars Academy gives us education. We have access to the Mars Mall, the debit card to well-evaluated projects, other products and services, and of course, the very popular receiving a daily reward of a minimum.
So in other words, we need to be investing in this cryptocurrency so we can be getting some of this other money, residual money. It's sounding like Freddie O. B. Carlin.